We all hold an extremely important place in this life and have an extremely important role in this game that we call life, okay? And that is why you're here, okay? I don't want anybody to allow you to make you feel as if that is not true, okay? Because it just is not. We have been fed a lot of lies throughout the years, throughout the centuries, throughout all the generations about who we are, who we're supposed to be, where we came from, all of these things. And we're now starting to recognize this, and we're now starting to recognize so many of the pieces of misinformation that we have been fed, okay? So, like, for example, even the other day, I was studying the Eve gene. If you haven't studied that yet, you should go ahead and do so, you guys. About how, like, black women carry these genes. I think it was in the mitochondria is where the Eve gene is, to where they're capable of creating life that has any skin tone, any eye color, any facial features, any hair texture, all of it, okay? And here's the thing, you know how the Bible says we all, like, originated in Africa and all these things? Like, wouldn't it make sense if black women have the Eve gene? We likely all came from a black woman, because if that's what makes light skin and dark skin and whatever, like, yeah. Or who makes, I should say. My apologies, you guys. But the Eve gene, that's what makes all of our skin tones and our skin colors. So it's just kind of like, yes, again, there's truth in the Bible, there's truth within Christianity, but the way that we've been taught it and the way that we've been taught just history in general is not entirely true. It's not entirely lies. That's why it's hard to decipher sometimes. That's why it feels filled with illusions. That's why it feels that way. Because at the end of the day, like, they are still inserting certain truths. But of course, you know, if they want us to doubt our spirituality and our intuition, it makes sense to me to say that if you are melanated, you can only create a human who is also melanated, when that's literally not true. It's literally not true at all. There's a lot of things that we've been told that are not true. Anyways, I digress. So, let's see here. 10 of Wands. There's so many illusions and so many things too that have been so burdensome on all of us. And the thing is as well, it's been very burdensome on the people who have been trying to spread the truth as well. Because there have been truth tellers in all generations. There have been truth tellers. A lot of them have been black women as well. You know, they're carrying the Eve gene. They know a lot of these things about themselves. They have been spreading a lot of this information. But a lot of people are finally starting to listen, are finally starting to wake up, are finally starting to hear what is being said. And it's that, yes, there are things that are the truth. There are things that are the truth within the Bible, but there's also a lot of lies, okay? And we are entering a new era to where people actually care and actually give a damn to ask these questions and to dig deeper into what we have been told. Because so many more of us are waking up, and as above, so below, right? So with having confusion in your mind, that's why you have to work on your own intuition, your own discernment, because the truth is there. It's available to us, but it hasn't been as readily accessible as it is right now. So you need to be taking advantage of the information that is available to you online, at the library, wherever you go, however you access your information. 3 of Swords and the King of Wands. This misinformation as well has led to a lot of heartbreak, a lot of difficulties, a lot of unnecessary struggle throughout history as well. Like, the struggles that we're currently experiencing are quite literally unnecessary. And people are starting to see this. People are starting to see as well that our current narratives, our current way of doing things, the current misinformation, the lack of proper information, the lack of proper education is what is perpetuating these cycles to continue. And you guys, I just need you to know there's a lot of people, there's a lot of things going on right now to where they are quite literally fighting back. They are making efforts. There are people making efforts to make a change. And the only reason I'm tapped into this information and able to share it is because of that. It's because of all the people who have already shared information before me that I have looked into, that I have access to because of them. And that's why I come on here to share this additional information with you guys. Yes, love and all these things, it's amazing, but the world is changing, and that's the most important thing that we need to focus on right now, because yes, things will change, things will become different. There will be more space for genuine love, there will be more space for genuine relationships, there will be more space for everybody to have housing, for everybody to have food, for all of these things. And it is changing quickly, and it is coming together quickly. But if we continue to focus on the misinformation, which is what we've been doing for a very long time and is why we are in the situation we're in, when 99% of us can literally say no, okay? We're starting to say no. We are. This is why I need you to keep focused on yourself. That is the most important mission you have at this time in your life, is to focus on yourself. Because when you continue to do that, people are also changing at a rapid rate, okay? People will get the point. Like, maybe certain ways that we've been doing things have not been working. That's why you need to choose to be bold. You need to choose to be courageous. You need to choose to be different. Because at the end of the day, there is more and more information coming out every single day about things like the Eve gene, okay? And this is why you need to spend your time, like, not just consuming garbage. And I'm not saying, like, with how you eat. Yes, how you fuel your body is important. It supports your brain, which supports your entire operation, okay? It's important, but like, you need to be consuming different stuff on the internet. You need to be learning when you come on this app. You need to be learning something. I don't care if it's learning additional affirmations to help you get through the day right now, because that's what you need. I don't care if it's learning how to make, a nutritious meal on a budget. I don't care if it's about learning for upcoming crypto investments, or learning about all of that and the new financial products surrounding crypto. I really don't care what it is. Also, like, I don't know about you, I don't know a lot about genetics. So recently, yes, I have been watching some more material on that, because now that I have a better foundation around nutrition, of course I can add to that next level. Don't stay stagnant. That's basically my point. Anything that you already have information on that you are interested in, I need you to research further. I need you to dig deeper, because there's more and more archives going online each and every day. People who are consistently working on getting this information to the masses, and it's there for us. And I honestly feel like that's a lot of the King of Wands energy here, because knowledge is power. Once you gain different knowledge, number one, you see people differently, you see the world differently, you see yourself differently. And you used to have to travel the world to be able to do that. Now you can just open your phone. So instead of using it to watch prank videos or people gossiping about other people and doing think pieces when they really only saw a 2-minute clip or 7-second clip of this individual, like, use your time wisely. It's literally your most valuable resource, and the reason why as a collective, the mass of us have been able to get taken advantage of for so long is quite literally because of the fact that we have not had access to this knowledge, and we have been prioritizing the wrong things as a society. So start with your body, start with your hygiene, start with your nutrition, start there, and then build your way out, because yes, these things are freaking important. Spiritually and physically, like, we can only build a new world, a proper world, if we have the correct and proper information. So anyways, you guys, question everything per usual, and continue to research, practice your discernment, tap into your intuition. That is the only thing you can trust in this day and age of misinformation. But anyways, that's what I have for you. I love, love, love you. And